Okay, I think it's working. It is working.
Yay.
We did it without much hassle, even though I think we took the month off. A month? We did? I don't think we recorded much in May.
It was kind of an accident. No. Did we do 3 weeks ago?
No, we didn't record in May.
But this is May. This is May.
We're at the end of May. But
technically, it's still May.
And we're all wearing our new matching shirts.
Because Stina has a shopping problem.
Save water, drink tequila.
But they are cute.
They're darling.
They're very comfortable.
I can't even explain where I got them.
I love
There's
it.
locally in one of our neighborhoods, there's what they call they have a event every fall and spring where all the vendors come out, and it's definitely geared toward like women.
Woo woo.
And I was there because I wanted to buy some new candles and stuff, and I saw this shirt, and I was like, fuck yeah. I first saw pins, but it was hard to find ones that looked good that I thought we should all share.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw this shirt, and I was like,
Yeah.
yes, please. Anyway, let's try to intro shit
Welcome
to Salacious Sips.
A Drinky Book Club. I'm Laurel.
I'm Stina.
I'm Claire.
And hey, so for once, we're going to have an episode that we record that's going to come out within like the same time frame almost as when we recorded, because life happened and we didn't record for a month.
Life be lifin'.
Because
As usual.
I mean, the last recording had us old, tired, and hungover. So
Yeah, but May is always crazy for Laurel, and my May has just been an unmitigated shit show.
Oh my gosh, it is so crazy. So not only is it normally crazy in May, but I may have really done it this May.
Yeah, you accidentally.
I accidentally quit my job and took a new job, even though I had no intention of doing so. And now I am, we're going to say, a professional reader.
Yeah.
I am actually a professional reader.
Yeah.
Yay.
yay!
Cheers,
Cheers to
new
that.
jobs, professional reader.
I'm professionally
Too bad we can't test the romance books on the.
right, and I
Elementary
professionally
No.
rot on the sofa. So,
Hey, you're a professional reader too, all in our own way.
but yeah, so yay, we finally got something that's coming out within a somewhat normal time frame. Maybe.
And talking about cheers, when we had a cookout here last weekend, friend brought a new rum, which is up my alley, and it's awesome.
Yes, Tech Guy
So good.
keeps me in booze because Tech Guy gets fed by me.
And he and I are the only ones that are really like rum people.
Yeah. Rum is fine. I'm just not a.
I like this rum.
This one's
Yeah.
so good.
So that's why he brought it for me, because he knew
Yeah.
I liked it. So it's Ron I'm tired.
Spell it out.
Matusalem.
Give it to Claire. Okay.
I think you're close. Matsualam?
There we go. That's it. Matsualem.
It is so smooth.
It is 23
Here, do you want to try mine?
It's
Just
Cuban.
to have comment on it.
It's Cuban.
Which means it's one of the 3 places that cannot add additives. So,
Oh shit, that is good.
isn't it?
So it is a multi-vintage blend made from the best reserves of añejo rums using the Solara system. They marry mature rums and oak barrels to create a blend with superior quality, smoothness, and taste.
It's like a little spicy.
Oh, so now they do it. It's like in the Dominican Republic, but it's also Cuban-ish and yeah,
So DRPR and
Cuba.
Barbados, I think, are the ones that don't have additives.
Or
That make
they
rum.
got-
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. It's from the formula is Cuban, but it's made in the Dominican.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that one.
So good.
But Tech Guy can source this pretty easily. That's why he brought it.
Yes, please.
Does he get it?
I don't know how he does
online?
shit.
He gets it online.
He did. He was asking me if I wanted a bottle for my birthday, and I was like, tequila, or if he can find it without it being exorbitantly overpriced, a bottle of Stag.
Yeah.
But the only way I got that.
Was through a trading group.
Yeah, I had a colleague that was a bourbon trader and was able to get me a bottle.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it still costs a couple $100, but it's not the several $1,000.
Yeah.
And it was
I
Stag.
like my colleagues, but none of them are bourbon traders.
It
Damn.
was a Stag Zero. No,
Shoot.
not Stag Zero, Stag Junior. Fuck my brain.
You know what though? They did bring everybody like, oh, I'm gonna try this sometime. I'm gonna bring it for us. There's these huge slushy pouches, and you put them in the freezer, and then you stick a straw in them, and you squeeze them all up. Yeah.
Oh well, our graphic artist did suggest that for the next cookout we do the we get the Ninja slushy maker.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone back and forth on that one
at Target.
Well, they have it at Costco too.
But the problem is the amount of booze that we tend to put in anything, like,
it
precludes it from actually becoming a slushy.
It's just really cold.
Because the alcohol doesn't freeze if you
listen,
it's 80% alcohol.
Set up. It's the same with Jello shots.
The liquor
eventually
doesn't
it'll kind of
freeze. Okay, but Jello shots, you have to follow the recipe, otherwise they just kind of turn into like watery cups
Which
of
is
vodka.
why instead of that, you use gummy bears, and then you just infuse
the gummy bears.
Infuse
the gummy bears.
It's
I've done
easier.
I've done it with
I
Skittles.
haven't done that.
I've done it with Skittles before too. Yeah.
You
Fruit, yes.
The best way to do it though is to separate the colors out. Otherwise, you get this brown sludge.
Yeah.
Ew,
it turns into mush.
No.
Yeah, no. We talked about getting a slushy, and I think that we had talked ourselves out of the slushy because nothing that we put in the slushy is going to become slush. It's just going to be cold, watery liquor with flavor in it.
Which, as the bougie drunks we are, ain't gonna happen.
We can make our own cold, watery liquor with flavor in it. We don't require a $300 kitchen implement to do it. I'm just saying.
Fair.
And blenders also work perfectly well.
They do.
In a pinch.
They do.
And I have a Ninja blender, so.
Yep. Yeah, when I still had an apartment with a pool, I used to make mango daiquiris.
Oh, this is a happy hour episode. We should probably mention that. We're just going to shoot the shit.
Yeah, we're just going to shoot the shit.
So I do have a show and tell or share and tell.
Oh my gosh.
This is something by Kimberly Marr, and it's called Her Little Bookmark, and it's a bookmark with benefits.
Uh-huh.
And the box is really, really cute.
It's all dark and spicy looking.
It looks like a book, and it's built like a book, and the back even has a little summary like a book, and it's called The Dragon's Gift. In the forgotten corners of old libraries and the margins of ancient texts, the legend remains. Once every century, a dragon awakens, not for gold, but to choose a reader. A woman whose hunger for stories is matched only by her readiness for pleasure. From the heart of her firelit hoard, the dragon selects a single crystal and blinds it with a charm and a chain, a talisman humming with quiet power hidden between pages and passed from hand to hand until it finds the one. It does not seek attention. It waits in silence until the dragon chooses you. And it
hums all right.
A very cute little bookmark that looks like a crystal, and it's got a metal chain, and it's got a little dragon charm on it. But the fun little thing...
The chain, like, bookmark type thing.
Oh, and the only complaint I have is the little clasp doesn't go great on, like, Kindles covers and stuff because, well...
It's made for a book.
Yes. But I have special glue for when it does break so I can, like, stick it back on. But...
Oh, yeah, it hums.
It hums good. She's got, like, 10 different vibration settings.
But I think we are not going to pass it from friend to friend.
Well, no, I've played
we have seen it, yes.
And I've played, like, with the buttons and stuff, but I've wanted to save it so we could share it on the pod before I actually used it. So it hasn't been used. And it's charged magnetically, and it's really, like, subtle.
Oh, that's cool.
And
it's like it has a lot of settings.
This sucker has 10 settings, and she is powerful as fuck.
Yeah.
For as tiny as she is.
I think you just broke the...
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for that so I can glue it with a glue that's actually a little bit more rubberized, so it'll stretch. I was actually waiting for that to happen. I did mention that. I love it, but that's the one thing is, like, it's not exactly great for putting on, like, your Kindle.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a pretty little thing. And I guess I bought it from our local romance bookstore. And the owner or person, I think it's the owner of the shop or the owner's daughter or some variation of that, says that the creator of this, Kimberly Marr, is going to make more that aren't the dragon. is she's gonna have different like
charms on
characters.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when you went there, you also brought us a whole bunch of stickers, and we've been looking through.
Yeah, a lot of them are Akatar book
They are,
themed.
yeah.
But
A few fourth wing.
yeah, I wanted some other ones, but those are the only ones that are really prevalent right now.
Yeah.
I got another Cauldron Boil Me one, which is one of my faves, and a Surreal one.
Although I did notice Etsy has some that has like that's like a
Romantasy.
it's a whole. It's just bookish.
Oh,
it's
okay.
It's like 50
tons
vinyl
of book
die
ones.
cut bookish stickers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all Kindle bookish, and so I'm looking at getting that, and then just picking the ones I like, and then dumping it for us
Yeah.
to like,
Our
pick
local
out.
Books a Million has a lot of good ones, and then you can get a specific one. Like I got my Ix's Tits one here, my
Yeah.
Cauldron Boil Me, and a couple others. I got that one that you got. Don't Let the Hard Days Win,
Yeah,
and You Do Not Yield.
yeah. So my Kindle case cover is now covered in stickers that you can barely see the colors, but that works out. But we were gonna do some more. Like I was like, oh, I have a book to talk about. No, I don't. I've just finished. I'm still emotionally and mentally recovering from the Crescent City series.
Oh, I read some books. I've been okay. So
We'll do the book discussion for the book discussion, but we will talk about Laurel's
look at
crazy
these two suckers
shit that she did.
So Empire Storms and Tower of Dawn, right? So they're the fifth and sixth books in Throne of Glass, and so they're supposed to be, or you can do them as a tandem read. So it depends on like one story is Aelin's and her people, and the other one, Chol, or however you pronounce him, he goes on his own. And so they're at the same time. So that's why they suggest a tandem read. So I brought them my crazy sticky noted. So they're sticky noted where I go back and forth and numbered. And then I have a bookmark in each one. And I'm like, can I do this? And
Keep going. She's gonna talk, and I'm gonna take a picture with our shirt and her book.
can I go back and forth between like
There we go.
can I go back and forth between the two hard copy books? Maybe not. Maybe not this part.
That will be edited and blurred.
I can have that on.
No, it was.
Oh, it's in the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I'll edit
Okay.
it, but we'll post the.
Do me to.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We've got it. I'll edit
So I'm kind of figuring out, because I just started them, how to go back and forth between the two big ass books, staying on track. So I have my bookmark, and then I have them numbered. And then can I do them both on Kindle as well? I mean, I guess I have it written down, like read through chapters 3 through 5, and then go here and go there. Yeah. So
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
I commend your commitment to the bit.
I'm going to do it.
I'm
I'm
not.
doing this shit.
Don't have the
This is
emotional
something that's happening this
capacity.
summer. Just saying.
I don't have the emotional capacity
Look.
for it right now.
Yeah, no. I went back to fan fiction because I finished reading all 3 Crescent Cities. I'm not giving any spoilers, but goddamn, I had to emotionally recover. And I'm heavily encouraging Claire and Laurel to read it before the next Akatar book comes.
I
mean-
have these two in the tandem read, and then one more in Throne of Glass.
Claire's brain isn't braining, so we were talking about it.
She has good reason for such.
Yes,
We'll get there. It'll come
but-
back.
Oh my gosh.
but I was like, your brain isn't braining, but you know what? Crescent City is gonna suck you in, bitch slap you upside the head, hit you emotionally, but it never lets the pace never slows down.
There's all
I
the
mean,
life
I'll have
stuff, like,
a lot of free time this summer.
Yeah.
So
So it tells you a lot about what it gives you insight into some shit with Akatar. So.
Really?
Yes. But I saw something.
She's not giving us spoilers. 'cause we
No,
don't want 'em.
I'm
We do
trying
not
really,
want
really
them.
hard not to, but I really need them to read it so I have someone to talk to about it.
Yeah.
But I saw this on Romantasy Addict's page, and it's like everyone in Crescent City, trained warriors, ancient bloodlines, deadly powers, century of experience, and then the main female character, Bryce. Half caffeinated, running on rage and emotional damage, still somehow carrying the entire plot on her back. And that really embodies the books. And I love that because Bryce sounds like me. Half caffeinated, running on rage and emotional damage. Yeah, that kind of fits.
yeah,
We get it.
Yeah,
same.
fits. Fits really would. But yeah, life be life, and we're just like we're still recovering.
I think we should make like a drink when someone in our group says that, because listeners could totally get drunk.
Just be when we say
Oh
life
yeah,
be
no,
life.
if you can make this into a drinking game, and
Yes.
every time we say life be lifing.
Yes.
That,
we're
like,
tired.
Drink
old.
one.
Just at this point, life be lifing is just like a
Drink
gross
one.
understatement. Gross understatement.
It's our new mantra.
Like,
I don't even know why we bother now. It's the new norm.
it's more like life be fucking around and finding out. Like, I just,
It's just the finding out part.
yeah, just the finding out. I didn't even do any
Ooh.
fucking around.
No.
I spent the last 2 weeks just bedazzling books.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to do that?
It takes a long time. I have to set an alarm to stop myself after 3 hours
Oh gosh.
because I did the first Crescent City book, and it took a lot of hours because you don't want to put too much glue at once because it dries.
And you did the fancy parts, like the writing. You didn't do like the whole cover,
No,
right?
I did part of the cover. I did the edges, the cream orangey fiery edges of the side of the first Crescent City book, but it took maybe 5 hours or so because you've got to go slowly and meticulous, and I'm not sitting at the best thing for ergonomics, and I was just I put my body in through so much stress just in a weird awkward combination.
Do those even
Yeah.
slide into the bookshelf after you do that shit?
No, I have to get display stands, and I've been having issues because finding the right display stands for the paperbacks is not ideal, especially when you're talking about 800 some odd page books.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how I'm going to display those.
Kind of awkward.
But the other stands I did get, the first box I got from Amazon, half of them were broken because the box was crushed. And then they sent me another box, and some of those were cracked.
Display stands?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Little plastic easel stands
Oh,
that
yeah.
can be hidden, but to display paperbacks. Because there was another one I had that's adjustable that would fit the big ones, but would have damaged the books.
Oh.
The way the stand was. And so I need to just find the ones that have a longer stand base,
Yeah.
or just make one. But Douglas and my dad have adamantly told me I'm not allowed to have a skill saw or anything in the house.
Wonder if our graphic designer friend could do something with his 3D printer.
See?
Good point. I'll talk to him.
$10 says he could.
Oh yeah, they had fun. We each got keychains. All the girls
Yes,
got
we did.
keychains.
I got a beautiful Monstera leaf.
I got a KitchenAid mixer.
And I got a little pug. He's on my purse.
And one of our friends got some.
Got a pot leaf.
Yeah.
Which is fair. Because
She is.
Yeah.
We love
yeah,
that for
I still
her.
don't know what's in that strain of weed that was in that cake, but
That was brutal.
that was
I'm kind of glad I missed that night.
something else,
In a way.
man. That
Kind
was
of.
something else.
I was heavily crossfaded.
I have never been that high before or since, I don't think. Yeah. That
Well-
was some potent shit.
Oh
That was some
gosh.
potent shit, man.
Yeah, that was fun though.
It was, yes. I don't normally get paranoid. And that time I was like, is this enough weed to kill me? And I had 2 teeny tiny little nipples of a weed cake.
I was feeling my individual toenails,
Yeah.
and it's an ongoing
I
thing.
can never remember who feels toenails and who feels their pores or
I
whatever.
felt my pores.
Claire feels pores. I feel so.
But I've never been so drunk that I felt my pores.
But the ongoing joke is I am really fully gone drunk is if I announce randomly I can feel my toes.
Yes.
Toenails.
And then when I can feel my toenails, I'm really deeply crossfaded.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. And I wasn't even crossfaded because I can't do the crossfade.
No, you stopped and
I
immediately
stopped.
swapped. And I kept
And
going.
I wasn't that drunk when I took the couple bites. I wasn't barely even tipsy. I think I'd only had one drink at that point. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop, let it ride, and then have a couple nibbles of this cake. And yeah, straight to uncomfortably high.
It was. I drank half a bottle of bourbon after
And
that.
we were warned
God.
that the cake was potent. But
You don't
the
expect
person
that.
who warned us had a slice of it, and I was like,
We
a
were
couple
like,
bites
okay.
will be okay.
Yeah, you would think.
No.
The girls
No.
were all
No.
massively high.
No. No. If someone tells you it's some really potent shit, just believe them.
And that is the someone that gets high regularly.
Yeah. Yeah. If someone who like has a tolerance for it.
Believe them.
Yeah. Oh, I did watch the off-campus show on Prime.
Which is the other hockey romance,
Yes, it's
right?
the straight hockey romance with it's the college hockey romance.
Oh, okay.
And it's based on L. Kennedy's book series. It's the off-campus book series.
Okay.
And I loved the first book.
Okay.
There's deviation. The overall storyline is about the same, but like the nuances and the stuff that made me really love the book aren't the same in the show.
Well, yeah, it's a different medium.
Huh.
Yes, but the stuff that they changed, they honestly didn't have
to. Yeah, that's always kind of annoying.
Which kind of frustrated me a little bit, like how they did like the breakup that happened and whatever the fuck else was going on. Because like a big central part of it is like they do it in the show. It's like the relationship between the character Graham and his dad.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't show some of the horribleness of him in how he treats Hannah, the girlfriend, or the female main character, like to show how bad he is. Like they could have done it.
Yeah.
What I was not expecting, and I knew it was going to happen, I just didn't know how they were going to do it, is there's a scene, and they did this scene in a different place in a different way, and I don't like how they led up to it from the story, the book itself, but Hannah walks into the men's locker room during a hockey practice or whatever. And it's a whole thing where she's like, oh my God, and all the guys are in various states of undress. And so she goes, oh my God, penises. There's so many penises. And she says like high penis to like the guys because she knows all the hockey players in this. At this point, they've been together long enough that she has a nickname with the team. All the guys are very protective of her and whatnot. And I knew it was happening, but I still was like, holy shit, they actually showed all of the penises.
They did?
Yes.
That never happens. Ever.
Like, it started with, oh my God, boobs.
Right?
Because college and sex and whatever.
Sure.
And I was like, okay, but I'm like, okay. And then penises. Everywhere, penises.
Penis party.
I mean, again, men's
can
locker
see them?
room. Yes, no blurring, no
Full
like
frontal.
full penises, balls and cock and balls.
Oh, lovely.
What is this again?
Off campus. It's
Ah.
on Prime.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Right.
I was just like, great, but also this is not how I wanted you. Like, she goes in and she yells at him, and he's in the shower. But in this case, he's not even in the room, and it's a whole thing.
So
like,
it just felt like penises for the sake of penises.
Yeah, like
No,
wasn't
not
she supposed to be
quite.
yelling at?
he still shows up after the fact, like,
But-
because she was told he was there, and so that's why she went in to go yell at him.
gratuitous penis.
But it's in the story, like it's in the book,
Okay.
Oh,
and the
okay.
way it's done in the book, like they didn't have to deviate from the book. I feel
Yeah,
like.
but they did for some reason.
For some reason or another, they swapped around the storyline. They did less of with his dad, and it just like it was still good, but definitely it was a good thing that I hadn't read the book in so long before I watched the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes it makes sense to like tweak things in a narrative to make it so that it
This didn't make sense.
works a little bit more neatly, right?
Yeah.
Or that you can show it better in a visual
So you're wondering
narrative,
why they did
but-
that.
Yeah,
Right.
I am a little annoyed with it. But again, there's probably reasons for it.
Yeah,
But I
producer reasons probably.
yeah. And what frustrated me the most about it though is it's coming out so close to Jacob Tierney's Heated Rivalry. He stayed very faithful to the books and made it work.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And work beautifully. And so I feel like, honestly, L. Kennedy's book didn't have to take a lot of risks like Heated Rivalry did because it was queer romance, hockey romance, which is a whole different ball game than what she's doing, which is college romance. I don't know.
Different producers, different amount of involvement probably from the author.
Yes.
Different.
So why is the rum
Like-
gone?
Girly pop.
But why is the rum gone?
Why is the rum gone?
But yeah, it was good. It was cute, but it just, if you like the off-campus series and it's a beloved read kind of situation, maybe don't read the books before you watch it and like give yourself a break and like bleach your brain. I don't know.
I mean, that's what always irritates me about these kind of things, right? Is like 8 times out of 10, you only have to make super minor changes to the narrative to make it work. And a lot of times people will just take and that's always my fear with adaptations, right? That's why it was kind of like, we've looked at each other a lot and been like, how the fuck are they going to pull off ACOTAR? Because there's just like, so much to it and so much going on that changing one part of the narrative can have a domino effect on the rest of it, right? That in most cases does not work out for the better.
Well, and I think that's partially why like everyone was so excited when SJM got the rights back.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And definitely that's not something that should be a movie.
No, it should not be a movie. And
they should do it like Game of Thrones before it went to shit.
It can be done, and that was the example that I was going to use. Actually, was Game of Thrones,
before
right?
It went to shit.
You can do it on that kind of scale. My concern is how expensive that is going to be, right?
Oh yeah,
because you'd have to CG almost everything.
True, but
and it's gonna look corny, like unless you like really commit to the bit. It's gonna look the bad boys are just gonna look fucking corny.
True, but in this world of AI that we have gotten into, like for all the crap we say about it, the artwork that's been generated by
that is static artwork,
right?
It's a lot harder when you have to match the motion with an actor and pay the money to do it, because I'm arguing they should not AI this. They should pay actual humans.
But there are ways to do it, I think, because the AI, even with some of the AI, I think there's a way to do it with the help of AI, but with the CGI and with everything, I think there's a way for them. Again, to be fair, you're right. There's the amount of graphic work that needs to be done.
But it's gonna be expensive. And the other issue that you run into that also is like is video capacity, right? Like we've come a really long way with being able to like render things like that, but there is a maximum amount of CGI that you can cram into a thing before you run out of basically space to render. And I worry that they're going to, I feel like you can pick one. You can pick really good CGI, or you can have a really well produced, really well edited and put together,
but not both.
But considering the phenomenon behind it that's going on, if the studios do it right and having her active involvement in her visuals and everything, I think it could work. Again, it would be a lot to bring it together.
It could.
Right, it could be done.
But it could. But the problem is that I'm worried that SJM is going to end up in the same situation that George R.R. Martin did, where the showrunners basically just kind of told him to fuck off. And he really kind of lost, when you hand that over, unless you are, and again, I'm going to use The Witcher and Henry Cavill as an example too. Henry Cavill was not an EP, right? But even if you're an EP, even if you're coming in as an executive producer, you only have a finite amount of control over that intellectual property, right? Like you are still handing it over to scriptwriters and producers and editors and a studio, right? Who's going to have certain expectations of, and that is my fear.
True.
As a big, old, deep-seated Game of Thrones fan, that went to shit really fast.
We're going to get let down.
Because they wanted to go write a Batman instead, right? And like, it would just be horrible if they did it again to another beloved franchise like this. Like, I'd rather just not have an adaptation than have one at all.
True. And I feel like, too, though, it's like, don't piss the women off.
All the women.
I mean,
and a lot of guys, too, have, like, I love the reels when they're like, oh, my wife made me read this. And then they're like, oh, my God. I know, they're so good.
I love those reels.
They're like, I want to be like a bat boy, and you're like,
who's the guy that?
But I'm worried that if they do it exclusively for the female gaze, it's just going to turn into pecs and cheesy wings.
No,
we need pecs, but we also need, like, there's some serious war. There's some stuff going on.
No,
there's intrigue. There's
like,
there's enough to get everybody interested.
But that's what I mean is that generally when you're doing something like that, you have to pick a ideal customer profile for that, right?
Yes,
So they're
yes.
going to like serve that out and say, okay, the women. Well, the women aren't going to like necessarily want to watch the war because it's going to turn into Game of Thrones.
They're gonna make it cheesy.
They're gonna make it. It's gonna be corny.
We don't want cheesy and corny.
It's gonna be fucking what's his bucket in Moana.
No.
You know
oh
what
my
I
god, the
mean?
non-nipples and the horrible
It's gonna
wig.
be Dwayne Johnson in Moana, right? In a bad wig. Okay, like that is my fear.
No.
There's this guy I love
We like
on
Dwayne Johnson. Just no.
I love Dwayne Johnson, just not him as Maui in a bad wig with no nipples. Also, that
Everybody should
Moana
have
remake.
nipples.
I'm sorry.
Everybody's
I'm sorry,
nipples.
Disney. That Moana remake is fucking worthless. I'm
the
sorry.
live action remake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
that's-
Why are you spending your money on that and not doing original
Something new.
content?
Yes.
I'm
do
sorry,
something new.
I'm
We love
just-
Moana. Leave it at me.
It's just that they've just been doing these shot-for-shot remakes
I
of everything
know.
to keep their IP, and I'm just kind of fucking tired of it, man.
There is one person. God, I can't remember who he is. It's the There's a guy who's like stay-at-home dad or on social media that I follow.
Yeah.
That talks about his wife's like smutty books. I can't.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them.
no, but this
there's
one's
one
particularly,
specifically.
yeah, that I'm trying to find that I love.
I wonder if
'cause
it's the one I have in mind.
I think he's hilarious, and I can't find it. I can't remember which fucking podcast or not podcast. Social media I'm following him on. Feel like I follow. No. God damn it. Oh, Bored Trophy Husband. I love him. I love him.
I like that.
Which one?
handle.
Let me see if I know him. Can you show me? I think so. Yeah.
I
He's the
love
one I
him.
thought you were going to talk
Yeah,
about.
I love him, but there's another one
There's a couple, but.
that I like too, especially that he's a black guy, and I can't remember which one he is. Anything?
Oh, is he the one that's always buying the books and his wife is like, do you love that one? The guy that's always at the bookstore and he's explaining it and the wife is like, did you get more books? And he's like, now listen.
No, this
I
is
love
the
him.
one where he's commenting on like the Akatar books in Crescent City, like he's watching like
Oh.
Real Housewives or something.
Oh, that's not the one.
And it's a couple like his wife made him read it.
Okay.
And he's like,
yeah.
he'll read it, put it down, like freak out at her, and like
Yes.
I love how he does that.
That's cool too.
But because as much as I love Dougie, he won't. He's currently reading something about how the AI will kill us all or something.
Oh, of course he is. Mr. Laurel doesn't read that either. I think it's great when he just is reading something that's nonfiction.
Look, we were at the in-laws a
Yeah.
couple of days ago, and Claire is getting texts from me
just
going
unhinged
like,
text messages.
I'm sending her like an SOS text, like just the emoji, because I somehow am sitting there and they're talking aliens and Reagan and Carter, and I'm just being like, what the fuck am I doing?
Can we go back to some of our favorite ones?
Yes.
Okay. Now he doesn't do romantasy, but Dr. Cody, I like him. Do you watch him?
No.
He used to be a like high school lit teacher, and he does a lot of good
okay,
books. They're
yeah.
not particularly romantasy, but they're really good. And I like this gal. Summy reads books, I think, and she does a lot of like booky funny affirmations like I hope all of your books end well. I hope that your
Aw.
TBR never like
That's always
I hope you
It's-
get every book on your TBR list.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and where's that one guy, and he's always buying books and he's hilarious because his like wife is like, you bought more books. Oh, I watch this girl. That girl reads. Everybody watches
Yeah,
her.
I've seen her.
Yeah, I've seen
she-
her.
and I think she has a best friend that does it too. Oh, here he is. Okay. Lamb Black Harry? Have you ever seen him?
No.
I love him. He is hilarious. He's always coming out of the bookstore and his wife's like sitting in the car, or they're like, she's like, are you getting more books? And they're in like Barnes and Noble. He's like, are you giving me a hard time? Look, I need this book. And he tells about the book.
Yeah.
And he is great. LAMBLACKHARY. Yeah.
No, there's the other one I really like is there are two girls on Insta that do cocktails in the middle of the like night, or like
Oh.
there's like it's 3 a.m. and and they have like monotone, but they're also
Oh,
really
yeah,
silly. I
they
can
do
never
it.
remember who they
So
are.
he's always walking out of like a Barnes and Noble or
And
something.
I love them. They're like May or something. I always see them when I'm doom scrolling, and I keep forgetting to follow. But they're like, it's like 3 a.m.
Oh, this gal, Kalia Books. You ever watch her? I watch her sometimes. She has good ones. Like some of hers are like, okay, if you like Akatar, here's Akatar but spicier, Akatar but this. I like those a lot. I like that profile. Like here's Trial the Sun
it's
Queen.
Mo and Mar official,
Let me see.
and it's these girls.
Oh, I don't have them, but they look like fun. Oh, see, look, here he is. He's like, he's like talking about Dungeon
Crawler
Carl, which I still think I need to maybe read.
So this is Mo and Mar official. I love them because they're like.
And we're feeling dirty, filthy even, so we're gonna make a dirty, filthy, slutty little martini.
And I love it.
Oh my gosh, that's so
because
cute.
it's so unhinged. Like they'll like clean crystal and like make faces and like try to like do really cool stuff with some of their.
Do they do books?
No, it's just the cocktail side. Because like we do cocktails.
Wheatley.
Yeah.
Yay.
But I love them
Book Goblin
because of how unhinged they are. Like they made a cocktail once and they're like they tried all of this stuff and then they drink it and then they like there was a whole scene where they like spat it out and were so grossed out and I was like laughing my ass off. But yeah, I like the cocktail ones, but I also like the bookie ones. Like those are the two that I go back and forth between. Cuz I like cocktails and it's fun to see like what they come up with sometimes.
Yeah.
And how unhinged they get. As they have costumes, they throw shit around. It's great. I love them.
Oh, I like this guy, and he had one recently, and he's I think he's Irish, but I could be wrong. Anyway, he told us in one recently how to pronounce all the dragons and what they mean in Gaelic. In Scottish Gaelic for Fourth Wing. So I was like, thank you.
It would be really nice if she included pronunciations in.
Well,
we
they
talked
are
about
straight
that.
from Gaelic. Like we can watch this dude. What's his name?
Yes,
Kenny Boyle.
But if you're reading it and you don't realize it,
you really need a pronunciation.
You either need hey, these are all Gaelic names, just so you know, so you're not confused, because like that would have been helpful.
No, give me the pronunciations. I feel like we've talked about this.
Yes,
like,
we have, but like that would have made it so much easier.
Oh yeah.
But again, though, when he talked about that, I did see that, and I was like, oh, it gives stuff away. So that's kind of why she didn't say. But like,
you could look them up. I
but
mean,
at least
you look at them and you're like, they're Gaelic.
At least give me a pronunciation glossary.
We just didn't know if they were made up or not.
You don't need to give me the translation of the name. Just tell me how to fucking pronounce it.
Yes. Because
Like-
we're all trying to talk about this shit together, and we're like, seagull, and they're like, skygull, or, skoogle? And we're
Skyle.
like, what? What?
Isn't it
Skyle.
Skyle?
I think it's Skyle.
See?
And like Taryn. There it is.
Oh, that's another one I like, Tierney Reads. She's that redhead.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Her big thing, though, I always think of you, Christina, because it's like she likes hockey romance, and then she likes some other stuff. But
I can't explain why I love the hockey.
I don't. It's fine. I just
There's
don't.
something about. The
I've read
fact
one. I'm good.
that these are like big, like vicious, like hockey players.
Yeah.
I do like hockey.
Who are
Pun
some
intended.
of the like sweetest teddy bearish
With glitter dicks.
with their women, or in heated rivalry case with their men.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
like there's just something about that I love.
And glitter dicks.
Yes, the glitter dicks.
For whatever reason, the amount of the Venn diagram of glitter dicks and hockey romances is nearly a circle.
Yes. There's barely any contrast.
There are
There's just compare.
very few that lie on either side of it, and an uncomfortable amount in the middle.
That's for sure.
Hey, look, so far none of the books I've read this year that are hockey romances that I've read, like new books. Granted, I've only gotten to like 17 or 18 books this year.
Oh, do I get to say our number? Okay, keep going.
No glitter dicks this year.
What?
I'm impressed.
Wow.
Because there was a run for like
What the
6
hell
or 8 months
happened?
last year that was just
was
all
just
glitter dicks.
glitter
You're like,
dicks.
text us, glitter dick again. Another
Yes, and
Can
you're
we
like,
Google what
didn't-
kind
this one
is?
didn't seem to have any glitter dicks in it, but there they are.
Look, this has been the romanticy.
20. I'm at 20.
It's
Look at
romanticy
you.
this year. This year's been romanticy heavy, so there's no glitter dicks in romanticy.
Yeah, but these two Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms will really F up my numbers.
Like the romanticy isn't. They don't do glitter dicks.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Fae warriors don't need glitter ticks.
they don't need. I mean, they could.
Maybe
I
the
wouldn't-
tattoo
I
might
would not
swirl
put-
down their body and
I
include
would
their
not
dick,
put it past Cassian to go get a
but
penis piercing.
And
I
then-
would not put it past
And
that
he
man.
would go to his brothers.
He
to
would
do
gladly
something.
do it and then whip it out in front of God and everyone and show them.
And
He'd
go
walk
to his
around-
brothers.
that would be a funny twist. Yeah.
I'm at 18.
Ah! It's May. I'm still winning. This is never
I
going to
think I'm
happen
at, like,
again.
6
I'm
or
jumping
7.
on a plane in 4 days.
Oh, shit. There it goes.
I think I'm at 6 or 7, but admittedly, like 4.5 of them have been Brandon
Trying to
Sanderson
figure out
books
how
that
to
are
go
like,
back and forth between these, God knows, like 700-page books is gonna.
To be fair, though, this last month I meant to read more, but I had to emotionally and mentally recover from
this
Crescent
is like
City.
6 books.
I had to mentally and emotionally recover from Crescent City, okay? Because
And
that
those were not small.
no, and they were fantastic, but they also
Mm.
like wrecked me in every way possible.
I don't need wrecking.
No.
Wrecking.
It's the wrecking. It's done in such a way that like you need to know what happens next. It can't stop, and it explains so much. Like the wrecking they do in the first book, in the first like 5 chapters, that you get that like bitch slaps you, sets everything up.
That's why I don't read Kristen Hanna anymore. I don't like being wrecked. I don't care
Oh,
how
no.
good it is.
It was wrecked.
I mean, I'm going to read it if it's connected to ACOTAR, but shit.
It's wrecked in the best way.
Oh. I
So
don't want wreckage. I don't need wreckage. This is my break.
Oh no, you want this wreckage. You want this because this
Is this one of those permanent
Yes.
bracelets? I got one recently. Look, I got a permanent bracelet.
I have 3 permanent anklets. I have 2
Do
permanent
you like
bracelets.
it keeps getting stuck under my watch. But
And then I have my pendants, one from Douglas and one that's my mom's, is permanent.
they're permanent. You just don't take them off.
They're permanent. It's the permanent chains, and
Ah.
they're strong, so I'm not worried about
I
breaking the
probably
chains.
need an anklet, but I figured I'd start with one and see how I.
I only go to
stood it.
one person because I love her, and I've known
We
her.
had a cool lady into work that did them.
She recognizes me, knows me, and so like she resized everything, and it was only like $10.
See, I think I need to make this one smaller, but I was getting wrist claustrophobia because like
No,
I
no.
didn't want it, but now it's getting under my
Yeah,
watch.
under your
So
watch.
for a little bit, they do stretch. Like mine had to get they're shortened. They
Okay.
were to the point where I could stick my finger in and twist them. Yeah, and do
Not
that.
quite.
And so
Not
yeah,
quite,
so
but-
she shortened them all for me. But I go to her and I talk to her, and she recognizes me when I see her. Like part of why I went to that shopping thing and got candles and shirts and stuff was because I knew she was going to be there and I
Ah.
needed a resize.
Uh-huh.
So I talked to her and her mom a little bit. And I could honestly do it myself, but I don't want to.
So goal wise, I have to get these books done. I get to pick my book from my other book group, and then we're probably gonna pick a book. I think. Oh
no,
yeah, I think that's
we're
about it.
doing
Yeah, we're doing Scythe and Sparrow.
Oh, that's right.
But we do want to do also a pick, so we're ready for the
So I
next
can
book.
work on these Throne of Glass books.
We do want to, after Scythe and Sparrow, we do
Yeah.
want to do another. We probably should pick a book at some point.
Yeah,
Do another.
but they're so cute. You have
Couple.
to finish
Well, we
them.
can pick some stuff off the TBR list or something and do a good old, or take some off.
We'll
of-
make new ones.
We'll
too.
figure some.
put
Confetti
We can do a new
Johnson.
one and do the cock toss.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's. Yeah, I'm still reeling from Crescent City, and I need the girls to read it so I have someone to
Oh.
freak out about it with.
I wonder how long it's gonna take us to read those.
Which is why I've been like, read those. So
we're gonna
have someone
see.
I have
to freak
to
out
finish
with.
this.
We're
But I
gonna
will.
see if the brain will let me do it.
I need someone to freak out about them with.
Okay. But I have to finish. I have to finish these first. Like I started them last summer and then I gave up, and now I've got to get back to them. It's summer. I can sit by the pool.
Fair.
Little Laurel and Mr. Laurel are at the pool now without me. Of course, the last 2 days when I took her because the pool opened, it was freezing, and I was like, I'm not going in.
Yeah.
So she was disappointed, and I was like, mm-mm.
No.
So I was probably good enough now. Of course, the water's gonna be cold.
That'll be nice after you've been baking for a while.
If you've been baking for a while. So I was sitting out there like reading 2 chapters here, chapter here, 2 chapters here, 3 chapters here.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. My brain can parse it out fine without doing that. It's fine.
They say it's more exciting this way. Like there's more, for lack of a term, emotional damage, which is not what I'm going for, but it's more interesting. They said that basically you need to know Tower of Dawn, but it's not as exciting. So it kind of like it keeps you on the right, so it's all in chronological order instead of going back over the same order again.
Yeah. Again, that is quite the commitment to the bit. There,
I'll tell you how it goes.
That feels
I'm
like
gonna
a
keep
lot.
you
That
updated.
feels like a lot of work for just a little.
In a couple weeks when I
extra.
see you, I'm sure I'll see you before then, but if I, when we do this again, I'll be like, okay, and I am this much further, not that much further.
I gave myself time to recover from Crescent City because the next book I'm reading is the last Guild Hunter book.
Is that the one you're saying has come out again?
The last book of the series came out in May, the beginning of the month. And I
So
haven't
new
read it yet.
covers or what?
No,
end
that's
of
a
the
different
series.
one.
Oh, the end of the series.
End of the
Okay.
series. She finally ended the series, and those books, the last of them, got real emotional.
Oh.
Because it led up to this like massive epic like war. The archangels went like there was a whole bunch of things. There was a whole thing happening, and then the rebuild happened and everything. And then this last book is like 1,000 years later, and like some new thing might be happening, and what I don't know. I just know it's gonna also emotionally wreck me, so I need time to recover a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And again, as much as I loved the Heated Rivalry books, it got kind of
formulaic.
not a little bit.
I don't mind some. They're
they're really good. It just got to the point where like it was also the problem I had with it was I read the book that the show is on, and then Kip and Scott, which is the one episode, and then I read the Long Game, which is season 2 is going to be based on.
Yes.
And then got into the fan fiction, which means everything that happens in the other books, I already know.
Yeah, so there's like no point in reading them now.
It makes it hard to like do that. So I'm trying to like figure it out. I'm like maybe take a break when I go to LA and hang out with my dad, and I'm on the plane, and I'm debating leaving my iPad at home.
Yeah.
So I'm not in the fan fiction because I can still do it on my phone and take my Kindle only and just read on the Kindle. Even though I don't need to go to sleep to comedy because I'll leave the windows open and I can go to sleep to the sounds of the nighttime in LA that help me sleep.
What is that? Shootings?
Sirens, car shootings, traffic, the occasional helicopter.
Yeah, no.
Oh, well, fun.
Well, not so much shootings. Not in where my dad is now.
Yeah.
So, but like traffic, helicopters, like sirens. LA sounds for me. Home.
Yeah, no, those are not soothing.
No, they're not soothing for me either.
I can't actually.
No.
I used to back up to a main road that had a lot of ambulances, and multiple times a night.
I bought a
would
house
wake
in a
up.
star pattern.
Yeah.
For our
multiple times a
airport.
night.
I love it.
No, I hate it, but you know what was worse? Like when I did live in a major city. Like I lived in one of the top
I like the
5 or 6
road
cities
noise.
in the US, and it was
road
so
noise,
loud.
I don't mind so much. It's like the
sounds of home.
Yeah.
It's so loud. People were so loud at night. There was a bakery across the street, which was wonderful, but they also like got deliveries at 10 and started baking after that and all night, and like the deliveries left like early in the morning. And
well, and Douglas, we had a white noise machine, and we had to stop using it because he would play like the ambient outside campfire shit, and I would freak out because I'm like, what the fuck are these noises? And he's like,
then you need one
outside
without
noises?
variation. You need like a brown noise or a white noise that doesn't have like no camping oohs or
no,
anything.
they had like camping. It had ocean and stuff. And he hated the ocean one, but I loved it. And like it doesn't do like city. So
No one
because
wants
that
city.
is
That's
not
why they're
actually
trying to get away
relaxing
from.
Sound.
I like it. Damn it. There's a reason we play stand-up comedy instead at night.
The city is not actually relaxing sound.
No,
The
for
city puts
no
me
one.
to sleep.
No.
No.
The city girl in me loves it. So I'm really.
I don't know.
considering
I
leaving
mean,
the iPad.
I grew up in the burbs in what was a pretty loud house. We all
Yeah,
realize
Claire and I are
now
looking at each other like.
that my folks have moved, and I
no.
sleep like a fucking baby at the house now.
Though when I go to the lake house and it's so quiet, and you hear like a
Yes.
hoot owl or something, it's so quiet.
It's so fucking quiet.
so quiet. I'm
Nope.
like,
Don't like that.
I sleep so well. Oh my god.
Then again, I lived below like fucking the worst upstairs neighbors you can imagine on fucking steroids, man.
in your
like,
last apartment. Well, that was
In my
bad.
last
Yeah.
apartment, yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
That's why I tried to live on the top floor everywhere I
Yep,
went.
I visited her and heard them and was
Dum,
just
dum,
like,
dum, dum,
what
dum.
I'm
the
like, oh no,
hell?
this is worse at night.
Oh no.
And they were like soft launching their divorce, so if it wasn't like the children like literally hurling themselves from one side of the
they
back
got
bedroom.
divorced? Why is the rum
I don't know if they
gone?
actually got a divorce, but there was a lot of I fucking hate yous getting like
Oh god.
thrown around, and it's like 3:00 in the morning, and it's like not only triggering because I am also divorced, but I'm just like,
You're like, I already
okay,
did
guys,
this.
get on with it. I'm like, just get on with it. Just divorce or don't. Please don't keep me up all night. I'm fucking tired of this. Their children broke a bathtub. It was a bad time. It was just.
How do you break a
It
bathtub?
was just an objectively bad time, and every time I think to
Damn.
myself like, oh well, if this ends in failure, that's okay. I'll just go back to renting. I remember the broken bathtub and the horrible upstairs neighbors, and I'm just like, no.
Most
and
renting
then I
is
go
not
crash at my
that
friend's
bad.
apartment, and their water isn't hot, and they have other humans who live there, and I'm like, yeah, no, this can't end in failure.
Although being a homeowner is a pain in my fucking ass.
Just try renting. That's an even bigger scam.
True, but
That is literally an
Adulthood.
even bigger
Look, we've
scam.
mentioned it
Adulting
before.
is a scam. Just being
The
an
whole
adult
thing
in general.
sucks.
None of us actually consented to this, but here we are.
no.
We thought this was a good idea. We thought we wanted this.
Like I was with my in-laws and I spent a good hour or half an hour with Douglas's dad. We're not married guys still, but at this point they're my in-laws.
They're common law.
Yeah.
It's
Your
been
common law
14
in-laws.
years.
With
Come on
my
now.
father-in-law at this
Yes.
point. He and I were talking and I was like, I would love to do the renovation of my kitchen to make it the kitchen and the breakfast area into the backyard and do it to where I have a double the stove is larger and we have double ovens and more storage space and chain. And it's but the amount of money that'll go into that
Yes.
and the amount of inconvenience it's going to cost
Yeah.
isn't worth it. And I don't technically need all of that. The only thing that would make maybe sense to do would be to change the vent hood, do a vent hood to outside and just do
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And then at some point swap the stove oven combo to do the two small stacked ovens and make sure they're one's convection or both are convection and have the gas stovetop, but which would be cheaper. And the only other thing I want to do is instead of the sliding door, change it to a French door.
It's gonna take more room.
Having had both, I prefer the sliding glass door
It doesn't take up extra room when you open it.
because it takes up more room when you have the French doors, and the screens for French doors suck.
I wouldn't do screens. I just do the same magnetic thing that we've got.
Yes, you're still gonna get an exceptional amount more bugs.
But
and leaving them open would cut down on your space a lot.
Yeah.
But see, if you do it, I think up against the wall, it'll be. I don't like sliding doors.
Well,
My folks have had both, and they hated the French doors because they took up so much space, and we were constantly tripping over them, and there was no real way to keep the bugs out and the pets in with the French doors.
No, but with the French door, the whole point I would want them is so when we do, it's just I just want big
yes, but
I think
and I want the hinges to go in such a way where they open flat, or do an accordion style.
maybe an accordion.
You could do accordion style, but then those are only on a track.
It's still better than.
I don't know how safe that would be, as an entry point into your house.
I mean, the other trick, not that this matters, but you get a lot more air coming through with French doors. They're not as well sealed off, and you can never fully seal them like you can with a
'Cause
sliding
Douglas's
glass door.
Parents did dad did theirs, and theirs is fantastic.
But it's gonna have to swing open, and your kitchen table is
Yeah,
there.
you're gonna have to lose the
Well,
kitchen table.
Yeah, but anything you
if I
put
do
there. Anything you put there would be a problem.
So,
And on the sides, like you have your bar carts and
that's
all
not
that
the
stuff.
priority of that of the house, and this is not a home right now, but this is what we're talking about, because my priorities for the interior and stuff, exterior, we already have. Like the den is going to be slowly transformed into my library.
What's the den? Up here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to try
I may or may not have been looking at full-on 10-foot bookcases that come with a sliding ladder on them, like Belle, yesterday.
There was somebody, I was doom scrolling.
They're only a couple $1,000s. That's not bad.
I was doom scrolling social media, and this girl was doing a DIY. She's like a millennial. Millennials in her handle, and she was renovating her library, and she had this dream library she wants to do that's modeled after the ballroom in Beauty and the Beast. And so she did all the built-in bookshelves and stuff, but what she did, and
I know, same, because there's a whole library in the Beauty and the Beast too. But you know,
right.
You do you, girl.
She loves that ballroom. Like, it lives in her brain.
Okay.
And so she did that with the library. So like all the crown molding, the beautiful molding she did.
Yeah.
She did cutouts, but what she did was she removed the popcorn, did the wallpaper that's like
repositionable wallpaper,
and did a fresco. Did like the fresco.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then did like moldable, like the flexible molding, and like did a whole molding on it, and it looked gorgeous with like the shit.
One, I don't have that money, so two, that'd be like the three of us. And so I picture my grandma. Apparently my parents came to the lake house one time, and my grandma and her best friend were making stew, and they chunked in the stew. They put some red wine in the stew. They put some red wine in them. They came like they were plastering old school wallpaper, like 70s style wallpaper. And they had plaster in their hair, and they were drinking. And I'm like, I can picture us trying to do a fucking fresco on the ceiling of our house after scraping off popcorn. And I don't have the money to pay for someone to do pretty molding, so like I don't even know how to do that.
And even when you scrape down the popcorn, you want to do some kind of texture on your ceilings. Otherwise, you just end up in an echo chamber.
She did it the way she did everything, but she does all the DIY stuff. Like she cut the molding out.
Yeah, but we don't know how to do that. And your dad and man don't let you even use a saw, so that'd be clear me using a saw.
I do have a father-in-law who is very, very handy.
Saw.
Yeah.
No,
I got rid of all my dad's saws.
My
he's not around
father-in-law
anymore.
renovated the kitchen himself in his house during COVID times. Like he did all of it.
I mean,
himself.
I can do all of the things. It's having the time.
I do not know how. I'm sure I could learn, but I do not know how.
Claire and I talked about it a little bit. We aren't going to do it like that. So we're going to make the current built-in bookshelves as a feature wall. And then everything around it will be slightly different.
I haven't even hung up any pictures in my house when we moved in after COVID. Like, I want to make a gallery wall, and I haven't done that yet.
You have a child and a dog and toys explosion. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I do want to make a gallery wall. I think it's going to make Mr.
Sorry, Gemini decided to talk to us.
To
join the chat. I think Mr. Laurel would freak out, but a gallery wall really feels like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do.
I have a huge wall for it.
Gallery walls aren't hard.
I need to figure out how to do
that.
that
The hard part
shit.
is like laying it out on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
I never do
Getting
that.
it on the
Really?
wall.
I just kind of like that. What I have on the walls downstairs, I just kind of randomly started putting stuff up.
I'm afraid to put holes in my walls.
And what I'm honestly going to do.
That's what drywall patch is for.
Mm-hmm. And what I'm honestly going to do, I have to reposition them because I want to put more stuff up because I have the frames. I'm just lazy. None of the pictures that I have up were ever like laid out anywhere. I just started putting shit up that made sense. That's how I've always done it.
I don't know if that's going to work with a huge ass like gallery wall, is it?
You just, as you start doing it, get frames of different sizes.
I just want to go around, like get all my shit out there and like position it all around the TV so that like the TV is one of many instead of like
go outward from the TV.
From the TV,
yeah.
And get frames of different sizes and photos of different sizes because that way you place things. It will just build it out. Honestly, yes, you can lay it out, but for me, I just kind of.
They all talk about laying it out and using the same size paper or whatever, and
all of my shit was just done.
I mean,
by
I've
eye.
always laid it out on the floor first, and then
I did it by eye.
done it. But
if you're not trying to make a theme out of it and just have it like cool and fun,
I just want it cool and fun.
I just throw stuff up on the wall.
Because you can always rearrange it. Like,
Yeah, and patch it up.
yeah.
And but we're gonna the library wall is the cool thing with the den is it can be done little by little.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't.
No
have
one's
to
really
rush.
seeing it.
Yeah, and it's really for me. I just was asking Claire, I was like, do you know how to do wallpapery stuff? And
I think
'cause
Mr.
don't.
Laurel's gonna think like a gallery wall is like crowded and
Well, Mr.
freak him out.
Laurel doesn't do shit, and we yelled at
Yeah.
him
yeah,
at our cookout.
yeah,
So,
as he should.
Yeah, we
be.
piled on Mr. Laurel.
I got him there.
oh god, I got phone calls, so we can't. We're not going to late because little Laurel was cranky, and then Mr.
No,
Laurel was.
Mr. Laurel's cranky.
And then she calls and she was like, "Can we come?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care. We have way too much food,
Yeah.
like per usual." And then I get a call later, and he's like, he's grumpy. I'm like, he owes you. Fuck him. Leave him at home.
Yeah. You can just stay at home.
But he showed up and cheered up, and
yeah, he did.
But one of our friends brought cigars. They're
Oh,
like
I missed those.
the
yeah.
acid cigars
Yeah.
that are candy coated
Oh.
and don't have the aftertaste as
Yeah.
much.
Yep.
But it threw me off because like you don't taste it until like you're licking your lips. I'm like, what? I'm
You're like,
smoking
"Ugh."
candy. This is
Yeah,
weird.
weird.
That is weird.
But it was a good time. They had to leave a little early to go back to their campsite.
Yeah.
But
They
yeah.
came from the campsite.
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
I mean, because they were camping close by, so
Yeah.
for them it was no big deal.
Yeah, they weren't far.
But yeah, no, Mr. Grumpy Pants, and then we yelled at him
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, because he's an idiot sometimes.
Yeah,
Like-
boys. Sorry.
No, I mean Laurel does complain a little bit because Dougie buys me presents, or I pout at him about one thing or another, and I get something. Like I
It's
am
nice.
getting delivered. I'm so excited. The paperback, special edition paperbacks for Kushiel series, the original 3 books, and I'm super excited that I'm getting the special edition paperbacks with the fun, pretty covers. Because I overread one of the books and I need to hold it together.
Look,
with
man, I've
with
said
tape.
this once and I'll say it before. Being single is a double-edged sword.
True.
Because I gotta buy my own shit, but I don't have anybody moving my fucking cheese.
That's true.
Trade-off.
I can't complain. I mean, if I fuck up, it's all on me.
See?
But, you know, I don't have anybody doing the fucking up for me, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
true.
but see, I'm with someone who doesn't grill, can't cut ribs. Like everyone teased them a little bit for butchering, trying to slice the ribs.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't
did
think
you
I've
put
ever
him
seen
on rib
try.
slicing duty?
No, I just was like the ribs were this time cut like butter with the carver, like real
Oh,
easy.
yeah.
And so
Yep.
I left the knife out.
Yeah.
And he didn't know what he was doing. And so our tech guy goes over and she's like, dude, you butchered these. What the hell? She's like, I couldn't figure out what the bone was. Flip it over to where you can
Cowboy.
see the bones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
He doesn't grill. He's not handy.
well, he has other.
He
good
has other
attributes.
redeeming qualities.
Yes. At least he
Yes.
knows he's not good at those things.
Oh,
he
yes.
doesn't try to
At
do
least
it
he
and do a
admits.
shitty
Oh,
job.
yeah. He fully admits it.
Yeah.
And he, again, if we have to pay for it, I get the credit card or I get cash to go pay for it.
That's what I'm talking about.
So,
Like, know
fair.
your limitations.
Which
Yeah.
is why half the time I beg, borrow, or steal from Claire and Laurel and little Laurel to help me figure other shit out in the house.
But most men try to do it even if they don't know how to do it.
No.
And then it's a big old wreck and then you got to pay more to get it fixed. At least he's just like, nope, I don't know how to do that.
Are you kidding? There was one day where Douglas woke up and I had patched holes in like the half bath
Mm-hmm.
and was painting the patch and realized the paint was the wrong color.
Yep.
Oh.
And I didn't want to go match the paint. So he comes out and it's like 11 o'clock and I am in there half covered, like paint splattered on me and I just repainted the entire half bath. And he's just like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm repainting it. Why? The paint doesn't match the patch,
Downstairs?
the half bath. Yeah.
Oh.
It was a darker green
Oh.
and the color I had didn't match. It was a little lighter and it was little quart container.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't want to go back to the store and rematch this. I don't even think I have something in here that I can match it to. I think there's enough paint.
Yep.
Fuck it. And so
Yep.
he wakes up and he's like, what are you doing?
doing?
Why are you painting the bathroom on a random day and a random weekend? It's like, it didn't match. It's like, so go get it. And I'm like, nope, I don't want to do that. It was It's like it wasn't worth the effort to go to the store and to get the right match, but definitely worth the effort to repaint the entire half bath.
I'm not sure that would be my choice in that situation.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that would not be my choice.
That's what I did.
I would go to Lowe's, get it matched, find 5 other things that I need that I didn't
Yeah, that
need.
you didn't think you needed.
Yeah, and then go back and dab that little bitty piece.
Nope. I was like, I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to people.
Coming into the bit.
I'm just gonna do it this way.
That is not me.
Pulled everything off, taped everything, and just painted. And he's just like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Did you protect the floors? No.
I didn't need to.
You've seen the paint on the carpet in here.
Oh, this was this one was.
What was that?
Honestly, in here, I didn't matter. Like this carpet's crap.
There is red on cream floors. We were just talking about
this
it.
is not great carpet.
No, and I stopped caring.
But this is in the extra bedroom that is now the office, which is our room.
Honestly, I was doing really well, and then I like tripped, and then paint splattered
Everywhere.
And then I was
Aw.
like, no, well, might as well not care.
Yep. Too late now.
And what's hilarious is what spilled everywhere.
Did you paint it these colors?
Yes. What spilled everywhere isn't the main color of the wall.
No.
That was like this.
Yeah,
like,
it
this
was like that
turquoise.
purpley
It's
color.
like the magenta purples. It's the statement piece. If you look really carefully on certain areas, you can see the orange that used to be this room.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I was like, fuck it. And then the carpet's all gross, but I'm like, the dogs are in here all the time.
And then she has
Nobody
white dogs,
sees
and
it.
I have black dogs. So like I
I
can wear black
had-
pants.
I had black dogs.
I know, but we wear black pants, and we come and we're like, oh.
I have a light colored dog whose fur is always all over my pants anyway, so it's like doesn't even matter. Like,
Yeah.
but I can tell.
I don't know.
And the book. We did talk book stuff, but we also talked renovating a library. I need to find good removable wallpaper that's pretty.
Ooh, I look at that sometimes online. I like that really dark, dramatic, floral leopard print because that's
I
me.
want to do like the bookshelves and the statement wall. I wanted to have something that has.
I want to do it in my half bath because it's super tall and it's teeny weeny.
Like I want like the feature wall, the pieces that will have the wallpaper to have like a massive like impact, and then the other walls to be a little tamer. That way I don't have to repaint everything.
My walls are gray, but they're like a purple leaning gray. So they look lightly lavender in the right light.
So the other thing I did see, and this is, I don't know if it was real or not, but it was in high school that I saw it where in I think it was like in Japan or Korea or China or something where they painted the walls purple and they saw an increase in suicides with nothing changing.
Huh?
And so for me, I'm like that's partially why I'm like I want to change that room if I'm going to spend more time in it. Because it's lavender, but I don't know. I don't want to risk it.
Purple does what?
Apparently, I don't know how real it was. It was just something I kept seeing at that time during those years in the early aughts. Could be completely wrong. Could be creepypasta. Could be something whatever that came up. But like they had purple walls, and all of a sudden they saw like more suicides than normal
I don't know.
in one of these like factory thingies. I don't know. It was weird.
I feel like that's a correlation.
Yeah, but I was
Does
like,
not make causation.
I don't want to risk it. Don't want to deal with it. So I was like, fuck it. But who knows? Yeah. Oof. I don't know. I'll figure it out. The library will be easy peasy, slow going. Don't have to rush.
Yeah,
no,
just
not like people are looking at that all the time.
No, it's just what I wanted to do.
yeah.
This is the problem that happens with me with doom scrolling. Is that I get so sucked into it, and then random shit shows up, and then I'm like, I want to do that, and then I don't do that because I don't do that. Because at my core, why I'm an engineer is there's an ongoing joke that engineers are lazy. That's why we became engineers, so we can make shit to make life easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to. I don't know. I need a book that's light and not
Yes.
emotionally heavy before I get into the Guild Hunter. Maybe I'll read the next Heated Rivalry book because those are pretty
light and they don't seem too terribly heavy.
Or just consume copious amounts of fan fiction.
Whatever
Where do you
works.
get this fan fiction?
Archive of Our Own.
It's a website.
It's
Oh.
AO3. It's real. There's so much fan fiction.
I don't need to do that. I can't even get through the books.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to touch that shit. Sorry. I can't even. Now I'm scrolling through wallpaper. Fuck.
Me too.
What's wrong with us?
I think you're going to have a hard time finding an accent. Or is that going to go behind the bookshelves?
I don't know. That might be the muted stuff and not be the feature wall.
You're going to have a hard time finding something that pops with that feature wall with something that's got that much design on it.
That's true. That's why I'm trying to figure it out.
With what goes on the feature wall, you want that to be super graphic and like colorful and draw the eye, and then the rest of it you want subdued, a very subdued pattern or no pattern at all.
Yeah, that's
Just saying.
yeah.
I need something that'll go with my lavender leaning gray.
Hey, listeners, if you've got recommendations for shit,
I mean, I think what you just showed me would go really well with that lavender color that
oh right,
Laurel's talking about.
you might like. Oops, I didn't want that. Hold on. Sorry, I'm on Wallbush for not Bush blush.
Wallbush.
I'm broken with words. Although Wallbush would have been hilarious.
I mean, it did not make sense, but it also wasn't accurate.
I mean, it fits our vibe.
It
right?
does.
That is not me.
That's definitely a beach cottage wallpaper.
Yeah.
That is not me. I want it to be dramatic and dark and like floral or leopard print or something.
That's not
going
gonna
to
go
so
with.
not
It's
me.
not gonna go with this lavender color that I'm hearing about.
Yeah,
And
but I need something like serious.
Moody. Do you like a moody purple?
Ooh.
Like I just want.
This looks a little soft for me, but it's still cool.
Yeah, that could work.
It's a little soft
It
for me,
is.
but it's still very floral.
That's just a beach. That won't
It
work.
could work. Yeah.
It's
I
not gonna work
mean,
unless I do it on a full wall, so you can see it. So I don't. It just looks cool. I think it's cool.
Anyway,
Anyway,
do we want to
just-
wrap
yeah,
this
I know.
episode up here, ladies?
This episode has devolved
We better.
into a
Shopping for wallpaper.
home
Oh my
renovation.
The two women who have the luxury of putting shit on their walls.
I don't yet, but I can.
That
dream.
one could work.
Maybe. It's got snakes on it.
Snakes.
I like it.
It's seriously got snakes on it. You know
That
what?
would, yeah, that
That
would be.
might kind of oddly go with it.
That would work for you. I would think so. Anyway, guys, we need to wrap up our non-bookish
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay.
episode.
We've devolved into wallpaper.
Wallpaper and
judgment.
home renovation.
Okay. Sorry.
But you know what? It kind of fits our chaotic vibes. We did talk books.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We talked drinks.
That's
We
us.
briefly discussed
That's totally us too.
and then we
both of
devolved.
those things.
Because again, this episode was
this is just turning into home renovation 101, and it's
this
Oh
is
my
recovery
God.
from chaos in life and everything that's on fire. In some ways,
Gestures broadly.
literary. Because I'm playing at LA, and Orange County has the
Yeah,
whole chemical
it's-
spill
it's
happening.
Oh.
the situation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they were worried everything was going to explode. and
yeah.
it's
They like evacuated people because they were worried that this tank
it was
was
a
overpressurized.
methyl.
Or
Yeah, it's a chemical methyl something
methylformate or
folate.
something. I don't
Oh,
know.
shit.
That is, it would have, if the explosion would have been both gas and scalding boiling liquid, and it's a toxic chemical. They were worried it was going to explode, and Garden Grove is very close to Disney.
Oh.
and very expensive homes. So they were on top of that shit. So now they think it's the crazy chaotic explosion is no longer happening.
Yeah, but it's still
anyway.
probably off-gassing.
Yes.
So,
Well,
you know.
they'd prefer a spill because they're ready for that. They've contained.
Well, they
it.
don't want another Chernobyl. You
No,
know?
and this won't. This is
Oh, for
just
God's sakes,
something
no.
else.
Yes.
But the pressure's dropped enough where if it spills,
Yeah, if it spills, the issue is no longer that it's going to
explode and then take out all the other
and then
tanks.
take out. This causes chain reaction of really shitty chemical explosion. Now it's just a really shitty chemical leak instead of a really shitty chemical shower.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Anyway, by the time this episode airs, that hopefully will have been resolved.
Let's hope.
Should be.
In
Anyway,
2 weeks, in June. So,
thanks for listening to our train of thoughts.
welcome to our new podcast,
Yeah.
Books, Booze, and Home Renovation.
Train
Oh
of
my
thoughts.
God.
Anyway, cheers, bitches.
Cheers.
Like, listen, and
Cheers,
subscribe. Do the
And the
things.
things.
Whatever.
Cheers.
Bye.
Clink.
bitches. Oh my God.